the Crypto Moonshots. It's your boy, and before we get started, I'm gonna include a timestamp. I'm gonna have a little bit of a kind of like an intro. So I just want to say three things. First of all, thank you guys so much for the support and love, and this is all for you. And then the second thing is that I got a new mic coming in tomorrow, so I should sound a lot better. And then third thing is that a lot of people are requesting a Telegram channel to be made, so I made it for you guys, and we'll chat in there, we'll draw some graphs, we'll make predictions. And then a lot of people asked me to make a Twitter, and that's also coming soon. I'm not going to make it yet, but I'm going to make it soon. So like maybe tomorrow or the day after that. With that said, let's jump right into it. So I kind of want to do a different video this time and kind of talk about the overall market, right? Let me delete this heart for you guys. And kind of talk about the overall market because as you know, right? As you know, pretty much not everything, but a lot of things follow Bitcoin, right? If Bitcoin's doing well, everything's doing well. If Bitcoin's doing bad, everything's doing bad. Okay, so I kind of just wanted to kind of see where we're at in the market and if there's a crash coming soon. Okay, so we're gonna kind of speculate here. So again, I'm gonna start with weekly, right? I'm gonna start with weekly, and I know I got a lot going on, so I'm trying to break it down for you guys. So the green, the green colored, right, is the weekly support level and the weekly resistance level. Okay, so it's strong. Okay, and then we go to daily, right, and that's in the red color, right. So it got rejected here, as you can see. It got rejected here, and then this is where we're at right now. Okay, so that's the daily resistance level. Okay. And then yeah, it did a little fake out here, right, and then got rejected by the weekly, but I think this is a good ballpark to draw that line. And then this would be the swing low, so came down, right, swing low of the daily, right, and this is where it's at. And for all the numbers, you guys can look on the right hand side. So this 53, that's around 53,000, as you can see, red colored here, right. And then if we go on the 4-hour, right, again, I know I got a lot going on. Let me actually, I'm just gonna delete these. Actually, no, I'm gonna keep it. Sorry, I know it might be a lot of lines, but 4-hour, I just, everything kind of aligned. Everything kind of aligned. So I just drew this this line right here. All right. So with that said, let's jump straight into it and see what's going on. So we on from March 20th, right, to March 25th. Okay, we kept going down. We kept making lower lows, and we came down around 15%. Okay, which is not too bad. That's not too bad. I think if you like zoom out, you can't even like see that as a correction. Okay, normally like if you look at the history of Bitcoin, 40%, 30% are major corrections, right? That's like 30% right there, right? So it's not it's not terrible, right? It's not terrible. So let's see right here. Yeah, around 25%. So not too bad. Okay, but let's see what's going on when we kind of zoom in and see where we can kind of go next. Okay, so as you can see, right, these weekly levels are pretty strong, right? The green. So it hit right there, right? Came back down, and then it created the daily, right? And then it was stuck between the daily level of support and resistance, right? And then it came back down and then touched the weekly, and then it's just been kind of going up. And as you can see, it was kind of stuck here, right? And that's where I drew the 4-hour, and then it went up, and then it passed the weekly. It passed the weekly just like it did here, right? It passed the weekly, right? But then it did a little fake out, right? When it passed the weekly, right? So can that happen again? So that's what we're going to be talking about. Okay, so let's take a look. So basically, right, I told you guys that the more we touch something, the more likely we are going to pass it. Okay, so we touched it here once, twice, got rejected, down, right, and then came to the 4-hour, went up, right, got rejected here, came down, went up, got rejected, came down. So that's how you know we're in a we're in a short-term bear market, right? It keeps going, down, up, reject, down, up, reject, down, up, kind of consolidated, up, right? And then in a bull market, it passes through, right? It goes up, passes through, consolidates, up, passes through, consolidates, right? So I think that what we have to really look at is this green line. Okay, we have to really look at this green line, and we really don't want to go below it. Okay, because if we go below it, if we go below this green line, like we did last time, look what happened last time, right? It went from 58K to, I don't know, around 50K, for like 49.5K, right? So I think that if we continue, and it's not a great sign that, it's been wicking through so much, not just like once, twice, three times, four times, right now it's forming, this 4 hours forming below, right? So I don't think it's a great sign that it's wicking below it. I think we low key need to maintain it if we want to stay in this, little bull cycle and, keep making these gains that we've been making over the past few days, right? We have to be able to maintain this. We have to, right? And then it's going to take a lot to pass the 61K because it's a weekly resistance level, right? If we don't maintain it, how strong is this 4 hour? It's not that strong, right? This 4 hour is like not strong at all. Like right here, yeah, it kind of held its own right here, right? And then it went back up, and then tried to hold it, but didn't hold, and then came back down, right? And then here, it held it. Okay, so yeah, it's all right. It's all right. I don't trust it too much. I don't trust it too much, right? Because when we're looking at Bitcoin that has such a history, right, and it's like such a big coin. Bitcoin is such a big coin, right? um, I don't really trust this 4 hours. So if we go below this, you know, if we start forming candles below this, we could come down in here. We could, right? You know, could it create another higher low? Yeah, it can, right? It can create like a level there, right? Um, But if you think about it though, this came down to the weekly resistance, right? So the logical thing to happen for Bitcoin based off TA is to come touch this line, right? Minimum, right? Again, it could pass through. It could pass through. If it could go like, touch it here and then go up and then down, right? I don't think it's gonna. I don't think it's gonna go below weekly for now. At least for now, I don't think it's gonna go below. What is that? 50K. I don't think that's gonna happen right for now, right? We'll make an update later, but keep an eye out, right? Keep an eye out, and the reason I say that is because look, we've been going up, you know, for like what, a week now, right? So it's been up 20% with no major corrections. Um, yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen. Obviously, I'm just telling you to kind of trade carefully because we keep getting rejected at this level, at this 60K level, right? We keep getting rejected. If we can push through this, right, that's a good sign, right? But we keep getting rejected and rejected and rejected and rejected, and you can get rejected so many times, right? Right. The more you get rejected, the more that like the bulls aren't strong enough to push it through, right? So I keep an eye out. Just be careful. Again, anything could happen, but I'm just saying that if we're kind of in the I don't know territory, right? Kind of in the this is the I don't know territory right here, right? You got to look at the candles, right? This is what TA does. In TA, technical analysis, you don't know what's going on here, but you do know what's going on when you're like here and here, right? You're most likely going to come down, right? And when you form above a line of support, right, which hasn't had any support, so you can't really trust that either. But logically, right, if it's a coin, if it's a coin toss is 50%. You have a 55% chance of going up. Okay, so it's not 100% guarantee that it's gonna go up if it forms above these lines, but 5 to 10% more likely, and I'll take those odds. I'll take those odds because at the end of the day, this is all a coin toss, you know, that's all it is, right? But these technical analysis can kind of help us increase our chances by 5 to 10%, right? 5 to 10%. So I'm going to go from 50 to 100, right? And so yeah, that's, I just wanted to tell you guys just to be careful, just to keep an eye out, you know. We're in the I don't know territory, so we could go anywhere. If it goes below this, I'm gonna sell. Okay, I'm gonna sell. If it goes below that, if it forms one or two solid candles in the 4 hour, we're most likely gonna come down to 53K, right? If it continues consolidating, that's good. That's good for altcoins, right? I also want to show you guys this. Go ahead and pause the video if you want to look at it. But you guys should follow this guy. I like him a lot. Secrets of Crypto. Um, who knows what that's good for alts, right? But I just keep an eye out, man. Just a little warning. You know, we're in the I don't know territory, like I said, because it keeps getting rejected, right? It keeps getting rejected. So that's all it, man. Thank you guys so much, and have a good one, and see you guys next time. Bye.